Hey guys, how you doing? It's been a little while since we've updated you guys, either through Facebook, through our GoFundMe, or through the blog that I have. And there's a couple reasons for that. You might be wondering why it's been so long. And we kind of wondered the same thing because it feels like nothing's been happening. But we're at a point now where some things happen, and we really wanted to share that with you guys in a more personal way, a way that we could together sit in front of you almost and kind of tell you a story of what your prayers have been going towards, what some of your donations have gone towards, and it's exciting stuff, and it's been a long road. We haven't had many updates because it feels like we haven't had anything to update you on. It's been a long road. We basically finished all of our home study tasks, April, end of April.
Yep.
And once we hit that stage, we had to do interviews with our social worker. She's a busy person. We're busy people too with things that we have responsibility-wise and work. So scheduling that up took about 3 weeks to get our interviews done with her. Once we were completed that, it was kind of a waiting stage. So pretty much since the end of May, we've been sitting what feels like on our hands doing nothing, waiting. And some things contributed to why it took so long, things that are out of our control, and things that are just part of an adventure like this. There's a lot of unpredictable things that happen, and there's a lot of flexibility and patience and faith that we have to have. So we finally submitted our home study, and we waited and waited and waited. We finally, about 2 weeks ago, got word that everything had been approved. We got a copy of that, and that was a really exciting moment because it felt like the end of a chapter. And in some ways we feel like we're like 90% of the way, when the last 10% could be the longest time. And that is an interesting feeling, interesting thoughts to process through, knowing that we've come so far, because it's been about 7 months since we first started the process to get to this point.
So if you're wondering what's next, obviously we sent everything to Florida now that our home study is finalized. So right now it's just waiting to hear back from them. Once we get matched with the birth mom, we'll have to make multiple trips down there, obviously, to spend time with her and to, meet her. And then we'll have to make a trip down there for the birth. Then we'll stay down there for about 7 to 10 days. And once we finalize everything there, we'll come back here and finalize everything here. So obviously, there's going to be a lot of bills coming our way.
We got kind of a fee schedule last week, so we know what we're kind of looking at, and it's numbers that we kind of expected, but also when you see them, it's a little bit more daunting. So our current next step of fundraising is going to be about $40,000. That's almost cut in half from match, and then also the other half coming when finalization is done. So we're officially in a waiting pool. We get asked all the time about, how long is the wait? And we don't know. It could be a couple weeks, a couple months, it could be a couple years, but we are officially in that pool to be matched, and that's really, really exciting. We can't thank you guys enough for the money that you've already donated and all the prayers, but some of our favorite stories and favorite support from everybody has been the fact that we've had people that say, hey, look, I can't give you any money right now, but I want to pray for you, and I want to talk to you, have a conversation, and that's an encouragement. I know for both of us, when you guys come up to us and want to know what's going on, it helps keep us accountable, it helps keep us pushing forward to whatever our next step is at that moment. Due to your support, we haven't paid a penny out of pocket for our home study, and for our nursery, and for some of the upgrades that we've had to do, but our nursery is completed.
Yep. I got a lot of ideas from Pinterest. My sister had gotten me something for Christmas that was Mickey ears, and I got that idea and just went with it. So we're pretty excited, and we're all ready, and we have everything together, and yeah.
So as soon as we have an update on being matched and kind of the big happening coming down the pipeline, you guys will see all over social media. Our families are going to go nuts. We're going to go nuts, and we'll post another update video probably, because it's 2017 and that's what you do if you're cool. So please continue to talk to us, ask us questions. When you see us at church or out on a soccer field or at the grocery store, whatever it is, don't hesitate to come up to us and just have a conversation. I'll talk your ear off, and I'll get in trouble and get asked to be quiet. And then when we ride home in the car, it'll probably be like, you talk too much. But please talk to us. I think that that's something that's going to continue to carry us forward. And some prayer requests. We have a lot of people that ask specifically for prayer requests. Pray for our birth mom. Something that we don't want lost in this whole adventure is the importance of who she is, the sacrifice and the gift that she's giving us. It gets overlooked what a birth mom goes through in this whole process. And I want to just kind of challenge you guys to think deeper, go deeper, to love those around you, to really engage in what's happening in your life. Life is precious, and you're wasting your time if you're not loving and being loved. So challenge yourself to try things that you didn't think you could do. Challenge yourself to be a better person. And I think that's something that we've learned through this is to be a part of a community, to challenge ourselves and to love other people. So thank you for supporting us and loving us. Please stay tuned to see what happens next.